They say start, take a little 25 here, 25
there. Okay, I see what's up. We'll see.
Listen, Passover feed 200.
Okay. So Commander General YAHANNA, we got that Passover in Houston. Let's talk it up.
We just talking about it.
Yeah. So that's just a dog I got.
Okay.
I got him from the Humane Society. But
Word.
don't worry about it.
Hey, that's good on you, guys.
Yeah, but don't worry about it. So look, all right. So we're gonna be down in Houston. All right. So we gotta make sure that we have our plane tickets. Make sure that we have everything for our garments. But also, the main important thing is that we gotta make sure that we have our $200.
Oh, say it again. You said the
If you could.
Yo, shut up.
Hey, we got you, Cat. Go ahead. What you saying?
All right. So what we gotta do is we gotta make sure that we have our two.
That dog. Something wrong with that damn dog.
All right. We gotta make sure we have our two.
Yo, that dog.
Hold on, man. Hold on.
He ain't got it. He don't got it. Dang. I said the dog was being disrespectful. Look at him, man. God damn. Don't see the man coming back. Shit. Hey, come on. Shit. Go ahead. You got that. Hey, come on. You said you ain't got the bread. You ain't got the bread.
No. I don't remember saying that.
I'm talking about.
So Passover is going to be
in Houston. $200.
$200. I got it.
So everybody knows.
$200.
Passover is going to be what?
$200.
200.
All right.
200.
Let me get back to this goddamn.
I don't want to. Hey.
Damn shame, but they did to that dog. They say start, take a little 25 here, 25
there.
Okay,
I see what's up. We'll see.
Listen, Passover feed 200.
Okay. So Commander General YAHANNA, we got that Passover.
Your man has to be your excellent analogy when he said, your man has to be your family. When you have your kids, can't nobody say shit about your kids. Even if you know your kids is messed up, can't nobody tell you shit about your kids. You're going to be on your kid's side regardless. But when somebody says something about your man, you don't hold your man in that same family regard as you do your kids. Anybody, somebody at the job could say something and you'll go against your man. So when he said, ye shall not surely die, instead of her, you know what she was supposed to say? Yes, I am going to die because my man said I'm going to die. And if you got a problem with what he said, go talk to him. You shouldn't even entertain that shit. If you entertain what another man said over what your man said, you got to question your loyalty, because you know who's going to question your loyalty? Your man's going to question it. General Hyman gave an excellent analogy when he said, your man has to be your family. When you have your kids, can't nobody say shit about your kids. Even if you know your kids.
Yes, sir. We live, sir. Captain Spar.
Hold on, man. Oh, give that a round of applause, man. Give it a nice big hand, man. I enjoy that, man. That intro by the brothers in Delaware, the Delaware school, man. They always got me laughing, man. Also, Captain Zazar, y'all, the one and only, dropping jewels on your man and the disrespect he received from these women. That's true, man. That's absolutely true, because I saw a video. And I meant to save this video, Bob. We get so many videos. But I meant to save this one because it was a tribe. It was a sister, Latino sister. She was like, I wish I would cook for my man, or something to to that something like that. And I was thinking to myself, then who the hell was you cooking for on Thanksgiving?
Right.
You would, your man, you cooked that day and shut your damn mouth Thanksgiving when you was cooking. As a matter of fact, all the women got together and started cooking whatever, dish they wanted to cook. But the same women would be like, I ain't doing nothing for my man. You can't get him to make you a damn turkey sandwich. You know what I'm saying? But, that just goes to show you that when Cap was like, if you ain't doing it for your man, you honoring another man over your man gonna question that. Well, why we ain't questioning the white man? But they honoring the white man over black men. You see how many these women went out there and celebrated? Participated in celebrating the Thanksgiving. It's insane. It was insane, brother. It let me know right then and there. This is the home of the truth, the I.S.U.P.K, man, under Commander General YAHANNA, man. We weathered that storm. We didn't go into celebrating no stinking Thanksgiving.
Right.
You know what I mean? And listen, this is also, I know I'm going already. Don't you tell me nothing about God if your ass sat at that goddamn Thanksgiving dinner. You ain't got nothing to tell nobody about God. How you gonna open that filthy? How you gonna, what did it say? Clean water and dirty water don't come out the same faucet. You understand? Can't inhabit the same space.
Right.
How in the hell that dirty, filthy mouth gonna tell me something about what's clean? You understand? That was insane. But anyway, we got a little pop-up class. Before I go on any further, first and foremost, I want to thank Yahweh Shah for allowing us the opportunity to come together and break these scriptures down. You understand? We breaking bread with you right now. Y'all don't know that? We breaking bread without no food being in front of you. The Lord said, take this roll and eat it.
Right.
So I want to thank the Most High in Christ, man. I just want to make sure I give them their proper acknowledgement, man, because the great things have been done for. The great things have been done for our people, and the Lord is doing right before your face. Even though you got to admit, He's bringing down this people that you could never bring down. He's bringing them down. Even though we're going to catch a little bit, so what?
Right.
After this, we're going to live magnificently. You understand? So also, Commander General YAHANNA, General Mahaiman, General Mayat, General Hazayan, General Salomar, General Katamgaba, and General Kobalama. Big shout out to the heads of this nation, man. You understand? They're doing an excellent job, magnificent work, man. I just can't say enough about them, you know what I mean? Also, the captains, man, give them a round of applause. Captains doing an excellent job, man. You see them. See what we doing in I.S.U.P.K, man. It can't be denied. We got the officers, man. Officers, man, they doing, they are amazing, man. You know what I'm saying? Raising the dead. You seeing raising the dead, like when Christ, I get you. What's the guy's name? Janus or whatever. When he was a leader amongst our people. But when his daughter was sick and dying, he came looking for Christ. He wanted our king, man. And when Christ, and when his daughter is sick and she died, I think I'm getting the name right, I don't know. She died and Christ brought her back to life. You understand? That's us, man. We dead people, man. And Christ, through giving this knowledge and understanding to the I.S.U.P.K, is raising up the dead. You understand? So that's heavy. Also, the troopers. Give them a round of applause, man. You know what I mean? And this should show you, this should be the example that you should follow coming out of your lifestyle, man. You wonder why things are happening. You can't keep a woman. Your life is all messed up. Jobs is all you jammed up. Finances. It's because you refuse to do the thing that the Lord told you to do. So, of course, the Lord is going to punish and make you feel it, so you can, turn away from your filthiness, man. All right, so big shout out to the sisters. Sisters are doing an amazing job, incredible. And listen, and being an example to the sisters in the world. You can't deny it.
Working, sir.
You understand? So, just wanted to give a shout out there. Where we head to, Abad?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We are at the missing persons, sir.
The missing persons. Look, there's missing people, the missing brothers and sisters. We're gonna bring them out. We're gonna bring them out and show you who who's missing. Give you the information you need to get, and hopefully we already had some. I didn't even bring it out. Brother in the school found who was what's the guy's name? The African guy. Yes. The one, not African, but he is in that old African religion. Shoot, I can't think of his name. The one that scammed, everybody say scam out of, supposed to build a school.
Yes.
What's his name? Y'all might know what I'm talking about, but I guess his daughter or something was found by a brother in the I.S.U.P.K. She was missing or something like that. I'm pretty much probably getting the story wrong, but to that degree. Yes, man, we're gonna keep an eye out for our brothers and sisters, man. All right, go ahead and pop it up. Let's go.
Yes, sir.
Who we got?
Yes, sir. This is 14-year-old Jala A. Davis, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania.
Okay, Jala is missing. Y'all keep an eye. 14 years old. Keep an eye out. You're gonna read a little bit more.
Yes, sir. The disappearance of Jala A. Davis, 14-year-old Jala A. Davis was last seen at her home on the 1600 block of North 15th Street on Friday, December 5th, 2025, at approximately 4:30 p.m. She has not been seen or heard from since. Jala.
So, a lot of people are praying on our children because we've been destroyed in this place, So we don't have the fathers and, the watch the neighborhood, watch the houses and neighborhoods and all that. Pretty much everybody's in a chaotic mindset because everything is so messed up. There's no order in our neighborhoods and all that. So you become a prey. You become, someone that an ungodly man looks at and takes advantage of. You know what I mean? So, yeah. Go ahead. Next one.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. 15-year-old Ezra Nilsson.
Ezra Nilsson. You understand? 15 years old. Give me a little bit more.
Yes, sir.
Where they missing from?
Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, sir.
Philadelphia again? Go ahead.
The Philadelphia Police Department is asking for the public's help in locating 15-year-old Ezra Nilsson. Ezra was last seen on December 7th 2025 at approximately 1 p.m. in the area of Broad Street and Huntington Park Avenue.
Yo, what is going on with Philly's kids? Damn. Okay. That's pretty much, that's enough.
Yes, sir.
You know what I mean? Let's keep an eye out for Ezra. 15. That's their commercial. They can't charge us for that. They don't want us to play. Let y'all know they don't want us to play any music in class. Any, not even our own. That's ridiculous, man. Like these they on the truth. They know that this truth is coming up out of here left and right, and they want to put a stop to it. At least the attraction to it. You understand? While they play all kind of music up in them churches. You know what I mean? His institutions they play some music. But it's all good. The Lord's going to handle this. All we gotta do is keep the faith. All right, let's go.
Yes, sir. I really want to tell him I love him. 15-year-old Millwood High School student missing for over a week.
Over a week. Wow. Where's that at?
This is in New York. It's like let me see what part of New York. Brooklyn and Queens.
Brooklyn and Queens? You mean where? I guess it's in the same area, like.
Yes, sir.
Okay, all right. Read a little bit more. Let's see what's going on for a week.
Yes, sir. Jeff.
The parents that said, "I really want to tell him I love him." You can imagine the minds of what he's been going through. Him or her, he's distraught over this happened to him or her. I don't know if it's a guy or a girl. Go ahead.
Japhet's family says the last confirmed location for him was at 6 a.m. on Friday, November 28th.
6 a.m.
He was seen leaving their home on their security cameras.
Wow. What was he? What did he? 6 a.m. That's kind of early for. How old is he? 14?
15.
15. Okay. Go ahead.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Scrolling down. Make sure I get it right. A family has spent over a week desperately going back and forth between Brooklyn and Queens looking for any sign of their missing 15-year-old son. Japhet Jamont, or Elijah as his friends call him, is a student at Midwood High School who has been missing from his home in the Rockaways.
Yeah, New York. It's kind of impossible for nobody to have seen this something going on with this brother. So many people out there, somebody saw something. You understand? People just been taught to turn a blind eye. And that, by doing that, it encourages people that are wicked and ungodly to come in your neighborhood because they know you ain't gonna say nothing, you ain't gonna stand up to them about it. Any kind of bully or or somebody that's just trying to take advantage of you, you gonna have to stand the hell up, man. Right. You gonna have to defend what the hell ever it is that they trying to do. Because if you don't, expect more of that.
Right.
And that's what we got to do as a people, man. We're going to stand the hell up, or else this is going to happen like wildfire, man. You know what I mean?
Right.
Shout out to the brothers, that's diligent in this area, man, and diligent period. So it's New York. Go ahead.
More of the story, sir.
We got the next missing person.
Oh, we at the inventions now, sir.
Okay, now we're going to the inventions, and I like to bring out the inventions so you can see just how much this bastard is stolen. Just how much he's stolen, and how rich they didn't got, how fat they didn't got off of your labor. You know what I mean? Go ahead.
Yes, sir.
Skyline has a secret, and it's written in the hands of the men they tried to forget. Meet the Skyboys, the black steelworkers who built modern Chicago while facing discrimination that would break most people. They worked hundreds of feet in the air, without the safety nets we have today, catching red-hot rivets, walking beams no wider than your hand. They did the most dangerous work for less pay than white workers, faced segregated unions that tried to keep them out, worked through Chicago's brutal winters and scorching summers. Every time you look at Chicago's skyline, you're looking at their work. The Willis Tower, the John Hancock Center, their fingerprints are literally in the steel. They built a city that often didn't want them, proved their excellence in the most dangerous workplace imaginable. So next time someone marvels at Chicago's architecture, remember the Skyboys, the black men who built heavenward while being treated like they belonged nowhere. Share this story. Chicago's skyline has a secret, and it's written in the hands of the men they tried to forget. Meet the Skyboys.
Okay, so that's all right. When I heard about this, it was truly, I couldn't believe it. I've never heard of these brothers right here. They said they walked on beams no bigger than your hand.
Right.
Without a net.
Right.
I said, that's insane. That's crazy. I don't know how they would do, damn. You know what I mean?
Right.
I mean, amazing.
Right.
The things our people have done, man. And don't get no recognition, get talked about and discriminated against. And they discriminate against you just because you're better than them. That's why. They talk about you because they know you better than them. That's why somebody would talk about you all the time, because they want to bring you down while bringing themselves up. Amazing, man. Amazing. You know what I mean? It should be a movie about these brothers right here.
Right.
Chicago, man. Shoot. Okay. What else we got? You want to say anything about that?
Yeah, it's amazing, sir, what Israel can accomplish, especially. And what's even more amazing is that we were separate. We had our own, like we serve the Lord and use our talents for us. Like we won't have to rely on our person for anything.
That's why they won't let you separate from them. They know that. You know. They know you the cash cow. Okay, let's go on.
Yes, sir.
In 1973, Shirley Ann Jackson walked into Bell Labs as the first African-American woman with a physics PhD from MIT. She was studying something that seemed completely useless, the way light moves through glass. While her male colleagues dismissed her theoretical research, she was quietly solving the biggest problem in telecommunications. Electrical signals were too slow, too weak to carry the massive amounts of data the world would soon need. But Jackson discovered that light could carry thousands of times more information than electricity. Her breakthrough research into semiconductor physics made fiber optic cables possible. Those glass threads now carry every internet search, every video call, every text message across the globe. She also developed the scientific principles behind caller ID, call waiting, and fax machines. While facing constant discrimination in the tech industry, she was literally building the foundation of the digital age. Today, her hidden work connects every smartphone, every computer, every device on Earth. The architect of modern communication was a black woman nobody remembers. Did you know the woman who built the internet was completely...
That's amazing. They don't even talk about this.
Wow.
If you don't dig this up, it won't even cross your mind.
Right.
This is something that you have to learn. The more you learn, the more appreciation you have for your people.
Right.
The more you understand a lot about what's going on. This is amazing. That sister, that should be a story. That should be a movie.
Right. Right.
Like everybody, her inventions, everybody uses. And nobody knows about this system. My God. What have they stolen? Like this is this is. I mean, it just it boggles my mind, man. How you can be such a goddamn thief and act like black people are your problem.
Right.
How you can just steal, and then turn around and come up against black people and say the worst things too, about them. That's insane. But this time is a time for us, man, to revitalize our understanding on, loving each other. We got to really put the effort in to love one another, man, and not listen to these lies and learn about the great things black people have done. You learn about white people all day in school. White people being taught all day in school. Everybody know about Christopher Columbus and them bozos that claim over here, man. Them bums, they were bums. They traveling bums. Came over here looking for something to steal. Pirates. That's the real pirate. Christopher Columbus and all them goons, them thugs. You understand? So, let's get some more. Where we at now?
Yes, sir.
Let's get some more. Yeah,
His
check
name
this
is
sister
Frederick.
out. What is the beginning about? Check this sister out, man. Check her out. That's amazing. Like we done read about the light, the car, the traffic light, refrigerator trucks, the mailbox, zip codes, this, peanut butter. I mean, it's just the list goes. It's crazy. It is absolutely insane what black people have done in this environment. You understand? Let's move on. Let's get some more.
Yes, sir.
He couldn't do it. So he invented the system that feeds the planet. His name was Frederick McKinley Jones. His life began with unimaginable hardship. Orphaned young, formal education ended in the 6th grade, but he had a mind that refused to be limited. He taught himself mechanics, electrical engineering, and became a master inventor. The challenge came from a friend's complaint. A truckload of chickens spoiled on the way to Chicago. His boss bet $6 and gave Jones 30 days to invent a solution. Jones went to the library, taught himself refrigeration science, and created the world's first successful mobile refrigeration unit. His invention, and the Thermo King company he co-founded, didn't just save chickens. It preserved blood, medicine, and food for Allied troops in World War II, saving countless lives. It ended seasonal eating, making fresh produce available anywhere, anytime, creating the modern supermarket and global food chain. He earned over 60 patents. A man barred from racing his own cars due to his skin color cooled the world. A self-taught orphan built an industry worth billions and changed how humanity eats. How many world changers have we forgotten? Share the story of Frederick McKinley Jones. Follow for more history.
McKinley Jones. Amazing. Amazing. I got nothing else for you, man. The brother went there and taught himself and did something. All those, you mean tell me, all them white folks couldn't invent a refrigeration system? They didn't understand how to preserve food and all this other stuff, to grow food and, all that. Frederick McKinley Jones. Damn. Black excellence, as they say. Let's move on. Let's move on. We got any more?
We got one more, sir.
Come on with it.
Yes, sir.
Mm-hmm.
Ford's famous assembly line was actually perfected by a black engineer who never got credit.
Mm-hmm.
Richard Drew revolutionized automobile manufacturing at Ford Motor Company in the early 1900s. While Ford gets all the glory, Drew developed the precise mathematical formulas that made mass production possible. He analyzed every step of the manufacturing process, calculating optimal worker spacing and conveyor belt speeds. Drew created timing systems so efficient they reduced car production from 12 hours to just 90 minutes per vehicle. His workflow methods and industrial engineering principles became the backbone of Ford's dominance. But segregation policies meant Drew worked in shadows, denied recognition for his groundbreaking innovations. The mathematical precision he brought to manufacturing wasn't just about cars. His assembly line optimization techniques spread across every industry imaginable. From electronics to food production, his methods became the foundation of modern mass manufacturing worldwide. Charles Richard Drew, the hidden architect of industrial production, whose genius built the modern world. Did you know that
Charles Drew had a few inventions out there? He invented quite a few things, you know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? So Charles Drew, he was a genius, man. This brother was a genius. Yeah, let's go on to the topics. What's the first topic we have?
Yes, sir. It was the abortion. I mean, not the abortion. Yeah, it was the males. The black males should be aborted.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Let's put that out. Let's get that out. Now we're going to go into pretty much the topic of this section of the class. Whores love Christmas. Whores love the white man. The Christmas is about white folks, white people. It's their pagan rituals that we are celebrating. But this also brings the whore out. The whores love this time of the year because they know they're gonna get gifts, and they know that they can serve the white man, and and be all giddy with him and all that stuff. Whores love this time of the year, man. And the whore is gonna be attacking black man. The black man is the height of to show your love for the white man. The height of attack that's going to go against black men is going to be astronomical. Just brace yourself for it, because it's coming against your own people. Because Esau knows his kingdom is coming to an end. Right. And so he's going to require those that want something from his kingdom, that want to join him for their betterment. He's going to require something out of you to show your love. Just like he does the entertainment business. They come out all the time how the men have to go and dress up like women, and who knows what's going behind the scenes. Right. You know what I mean? All kind of things going behind it to prove that this is what they want. They want it so bad they give up their sexuality and all that mess. Anybody want to say anything? Is what's the name of the class? A war?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Oh,
so anybody in the class want to say anything? Y'all can jump in anytime y'all want. Like, this is a disgusting time of the year. It shows rebellion against our king. You are unclean, unholy. It shows your what I want to say. It just shows you just go against God, man, and don't give a damn, even though you say you're a God-fearing person. Come on, let's go. Let's get some.
Yes, sir. Antoinette Green said, Umar Johnson, was that the person?
Yeah, Umar Johnson. That's him. Thank you, Antoinette.
Yes.
Umar Johnson. That's the cat that the brother found his daughter or niece or whatever. You know what I mean? So And shout out to the brother. I don't know who the brother's name or anything. I heard the story my dang self, so I'm giving you, you know, hearsay, you know, pretty much. Not firsthand knowledge as far as you know that goes. Anybody want to say anything real quick? Let's get a little bit of the story. We got the stories in an article or what?
Yes, sir. It's a video.
Okay, we'll play the video.
Yes, sir.
Or y'all rather hear me ramble on? Come on, let's go.
Turn it back, because these dusties are dusty. They just belong in a coffin. No turning back.
Rewind that back.
Dusty.
Yes, sir.
They just belong in a coffin. There's no turning back.
Hold on, pause it. Now, go back to the beginning.
Yes, sir.
About it. Put it to the beginning. Okay. She said these dusties are dusty. They belong in a coffin. Why is she saying this? She's saying they belong in a coffin. She's talking about black men. Well, why is she saying this? Come on, y'all. Y'all never thought about this before? Why people attack other people? There's always some old self-interest that's going on. Her self-interest is to show white people that I love them. Show white people I love them. I'm with them. I don't get with these dusties and these ignorant black people. So I have to talk about them to show, you know, the white man, I'm down with their people. This is disgusting, man. Disgusting. Anybody want to say anything? I'm gonna open the floor for anybody to say anything. If you disagree, you can disagree. You can disagree and bring your reasons out. Let's hear them. You can agree. You can agree and bring your understanding out as well. Or you can ask a question. You know what I mean? What you saying about?
I was saying that she wants to like devalue black men, so she has a reason to so black women have a reason to not want to care for them. Like
that's right. They have all over the internet these interracial girls sitting up with what we call it, the white man, their oppressor, and telling other black women that this is a better life. Telling other black women that don't go through your slavery and be honorable, but to, you know, leave your nation and go to this another nation and disobey the Lord and your laws and your people. I don't give a damn how poor a black woman is. If she is down with her people, she is, you know, a treasure.
Right.
You know what I mean? Go ahead. Anything else? Anybody? Okay, well, let's move on.
Yes, like sir, if I could, sir. Sir, if I could.
Please.
Yeah, what's so funny is, right, African women and other women, heathen women, is telling the black woman they don't know how good they have it. Because they said the most loving men are black men. Black men don't treat their women like the Hamites do. The Hamites, you know, don't let them do nothing. They force them to wear those ninja suits, right? You know, they lay their hands on them. I think in Africa, they practice something called dry sex, where these dirty Hamites take straw and stuff it inside of a woman's private area so she don't get what comes to her naturally by getting moist.
Yeah, I heard they also cut off these women clit. I think the Ethiopians do that.
Yeah,
they cut off their woman's clit. Hold on, they cut off their woman's clit, if I could, so that they don't get pleasure, so that they won't go out here and cheat on their husband. Y'all ain't hear about that?
Yeah, Khan heard about that.
Yeah. So, yeah, go ahead, War Salaki.
Yeah, so you know they telling the black woman that, you know, when they look over here, they saying the black woman is free because the American black men or Israelite men don't treat their women like that. You know,
Mhm.
we're suave and debonair, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, I heard the Asians say that too. What's the little ones that like black men over there? Them passport brothers are running over there. They run over there. They promoting Thailand so much. Now Thailand and Cambodia is at war. They stuck over in Thailand and they warring with one another. You know what I mean? So shoot. All right, let's go ahead. Anything else? Let's bring out the rest of it. Did we go through the whole video?
No, sir.
Okay, let's go.
There's no turning back because these dusties are dusty. They just belong in a coffin.
I agree. And the only reason I support aborting a black child when it comes to it being male is because when I look at the black community and the problems in it, it's associated with males and male pathology.
So when you are a black man thinking that the women who think this way and whose minds are captured, you are on the same team with them, you are not. You have to wake up to that reality. We can no longer say that this is only happening amongst white people and on the far right. There are black women who vote and follow every slogan, every trend, every talking point, and is anti-family, anti-men, anti-boys, and anti-black boys in the womb.
There's no turning back.
Is that it?
Yes.
Okay. Man, so y'all hear that, right? Boy, abort them black men. That fool don't even understand that she's killing herself. She's not going to be able to come back on this earth if there's no man to plant the seed so that she can come back here. All the women going to have to you're going to have to go, and the black women, if all the black men were killed, then the black women would have to go to another nation, right?
Mm-hmm.
And that is exactly what she wants. You're gonna have to reproduce another nation, and as you reproducing as a black woman, having sex and having babies by white men or Chinese or Africans, you're going to destroy your opportunity to come back on the earth because that's not your seed.
Right.
That you reproducing.
Mm-hmm.
That, you see what I'm saying?
Okay.
So these black women are, y'all, whoa. Y'all wonder why I call them nigger whores. Now you understand. You understand? Now you understand. You understand? Their mouth has got to be stopped. That mouth want to go. That demon on that BRT bitch has got to be shut up, man. You understand? It was better that she shut the hell up when they weren't putting all this garbage out into the atmosphere. When men was over the household and they wouldn't say no crap like this. Now they out. Now they out in every little crevice that you can think of, being little rats all over the goddamn place. Like, this is insane, man. That oppresses a black man. What y'all want to do? Y'all want to let this fly? Go ahead. Anybody want to take it? Want to say something about it?
Yeah, I got a preset for you, sir.
You listen, and I want to also say she's doing the exact same thing Margaret Sanger wanted.
Right.
Margaret Sanger wanted to abort black children, and now she's talking about it. Didn't she, in the spirit of the white man? Go ahead, War.
Colonel, sir, if I could, right? Just to back up what you're saying, one of the wisest men to walk the earth outside of Christ was Solomon, right? And Solomon said this: a foolish woman is clamorous. She is simple and knoweth nothing.
Oh, yeah, boy, oh, boy. They use them old foolish things. And you know what it comes from? It's coming from the white man putting his spirit inside that black woman. How does he do it? He gets them to worship money.
Right.
Worship money leads you to the white man, and then he has sex with you, and now your mind is shifted to what he wants. Your mind goes against your man. Why you trying to screw every goddamn black woman you see? That's why in Deuteronomy 7:3, it says what it says. You'll no longer be wanting to serve the Lord, but you will serve. That's why the curses and the curses. Give me the curse. Y'all got to remind me. Listen, I remember the scriptures more than y'all young cats. Y'all supposed to be telling me, oh yeah, Cap. Remember you said we're gonna go into this scripture and we won't. Yeah. Now I'm remembering it. Y'all ain't remember what's going on.
Salakia, sir, I got a precept for what you just said about how our women chase the oppressor's money.
Yeah, please bring it out. Let's
Proverbs
hear it.
23:3. Be not desirous of his dainties. Salakia.
Yeah, for sure. You desire the dainties of your enemy. Guess what? You start to forgive. You forgive your enemy. You start to hate your people because now you think your people is the reason why you can't have the things that he has. You think we holding you back. You think we the problem. Like she said, black men are the problem. That's why if we kill all the black babies, then we'll be able to. Give me the Tanya TKO one. Did you find that one?
Tanya TKO, sir?
I think it is. When she said black men, when she said, oh man, I don't know. When she said this woman said, what did she say? She said, I don't want to, she said, black women are not free. Put that in. Black women are not free, Tanya TKO or whatever. Because she said, if you go to the hospital, if you got a husband and you go to the hospital to get your tubes tied, and your husband don't want you to get your tubes tied, they won't tie your tubes. Black women are not free. I'm looking at this shit. I'm like, do black women actually listen to this crap? Oh man, if you find that video, I'm gonna be so happy. I'm like, this is insane. Like, why was she saying y'all not free? Don't no other nation makes this argument like this. Why is she saying black women are not free? Come on, y'all. Y'all got to know what the hell is in these women's mind, or else you ain't gonna understand. You know what I mean? Why would somebody go online and say black women are not free? Because if you go to the doctors and want your tube tied and your husband don't want you to tie your tube, they won't tie your tubes. Oh, let me see if I can find it.
Is this it, sir?
What does it say? I can't see it.
Oh, my fault. It says,
it's a video.
Yes, it's a video, sir. Women aren't free if men can do this. That's the title of the video.
Yeah, I think that's her. Turn it up loud. If
Yes,
you can
sir.
hear it.
Yes, sir.
I don't know if that's it or not, though.
Song that saddles you with a lifelong, incredibly.
Oh, my fault. Pause. I'm just gonna make it big.
Look what she got over there. Go ahead.
Serious financial commitment that puts your life at risk, because pregnancy is incredibly dangerous, especially in a place that tries to regulate it. Then you are not free, and you will never be free. You are a second-class citizen. You are a tool that men will use to shape societies as they see fit. I genuinely get why people are against it, and personally, why it makes you uncomfortable, why it doesn't align with your religion. I was raised Catholic. There has never been, and there will never be, a country where women do not have the legal right to access abortion, where women are safe, free, and have any semblance of equality with men. If every day you walk outside your door and 50% of the population can physically overpower you in a way that ends your education, your career, your financial independence, your ability to be independent from a man, you are not free. If the circumstances of your health and your life can change in an instant because a man decides to get you pregnant and you can do nothing about it, you not only don't have control over your body, you don't have control over any aspect of your life. Men do. The government does. We can either live in a world where women have freedom and control over our own lives, or we can live in a world where no one gets an abortion. Those are the two options. This is not fear-mongering. This is not blowing things out of proportion. This is the history of female oppression throughout history and across the globe. There are incredibly powerful people in this country moving for national minimum standards.
You say something, sir?
Yeah, I think that's enough.
Yes, sir.
This woman, ooh, my goodness. Anybody want to say anything about this, please?
Yeah, this sister is like you said, if I could, this sister is sitting there eating it up, shaking her head. And I don't understand how the black women think that they have a friend in the white woman.
Right.
Salakia.
Look, and let me show you this video. Here's the video right here. Can I send it to you? How do I send this?
Yes,
shit?
sir.
I don't think I can send it this way because this computer is not.
You can send it to email, sir.
Hold on. Oh, go ahead, Awar. Go ahead. Awar.
Come, sir.
Yeah, finish up what you saying?
Yeah, our sisters, they listen to the white woman, right? But where was the same Edomite woman when Sandra Bland got unalived by the police?
This is what kills me about black women, man. They be on their jobs and everything. Them white women just be counseling the hell out of these old stupid black bitches that listen to everything. A white woman coming from the suburbs out there in her neighborhood where she don't even contest her man. Right. They don't do the things they telling you in that damn job. They know you stupid enough to go and do it.
Right.
She going right back to her suburb. You going back to the hood, angry as hell, listening to the counsel of some stupid white bitch. And breaking up and fighting, you go in your household arguing with your man because you ain't got the things these devils got. It burns me up, man. I can't. You going looking at everything they got, and they just teasing you. They got the little marriage ceremony on all goddamn day, so they can say, "Oh, you didn't get married? Look at her in her white dress." And these black women's eyes get so damn big, and they want that. They want it. Why can't you give me what they got, nigga?
Right.
And arguing with you because she wants to find someone that can give her what she sees, and what these white women are counseling. Girl, I wouldn't take that. He did that. He did what? Oh yeah, and you know, oh my God, and all the other things going on at the workplace. Oh my gosh, man. They should never. The worst thing you did with the black man that we allowed was them taking these goddamn women out the house and putting them in them damn jobs. That's terrible, man. She's not equipped to handle that type of responsibility.
Right.
Think she's gonna be able to put her family together, go and work 10, 12 hours, and then have life flowing like it's supposed to flow? Hell no. You're the only one that can, that's why the Lord put you in charge. But when you got an evil oppressor manipulating you and your families, breaking up your families, knowing that, you know, these women are going to triding down his, back in his offices, doing God knows what, for God knows what. And you sitting at home thinking your woman is over there being faithful to you, ain't you know, doing and you know, coming home and working hard and all that. You're a goddamn fool, man. I'm gonna tell you straight up. You're a damn fool. You're a goddamn fool. They manipulated this, man. They been did this. I got a class coming up. The secret communication between the white man and the black woman. I got that coming out. Or a few more things, and that's going to pop. You understand? Go ahead. Where we at? Anybody want to say anything? Please.
Like you, sir.
Go ahead.
It's like you, sir. You know, sisters, what Captain Shapar is saying is so heavy. This is love. The scripture says the Lord chastise those whom he love. And we're not coming at you, sisters. We're just telling you, stop listening to these white women, man. They don't have your best interest. I'm going to read a precept and show you what the Egyptian women said about you, black woman, that you don't know about yourself. It says, this is Exodus 1:19.
And if I could, before you go, Award, hold on 1 second. This is the other half of the white man.
Right.
She's not separate from him.
Not at all.
She's doing the will of her master. Oh my gosh. I can't believe it. Go ahead, Award. Read the scripture.
Exodus 1:19. And the midwives said unto Pharaoh, because the Hebrew women are not as the Egyptian women, for they are lively and are delivered ere the midwives come in unto them. You see that? Even the Egyptian women were saying that these black women, man, these Hebrew women, before the midwives could come and deliver the baby, they already popped the baby out. Because our women are so lively, so full of energy and life. You know what I mean? So, you know, they were showing you that even the Egyptian women know that there's a difference. Guess what? White woman next to you, that's why she go and put collagen in her lips. That's why she go put plastic in her butts. So she could try to look like you. You understand? So we're not putting you sisters down. We're just trying to get you right. Stop listening to the oppressor and his woman. Salaki, sir.
Most High in Christ. And it's not the women in the school.
Right.
Because y'all understand what you know, this evil oppressor and the things he's doing to bring our nation down. But it's the ones that don't understand the nature of this deceptive man. Abad, I can't what's your what do you want me to send it to?
ibadhaya@gmail.com.
Okay. Go ahead. Anybody want to say anything else? I mean, if the sister, who's saying something? Is anybody saying anything? You can bring it on up.
They're not saying anything.
Okay. I thought you was responding to. I sent it to you, Abad.
Oh, come on. Let me.
Let's bring that one up. Now, y'all saw the white. Now, sisters. Now, if the sisters are in here and they don't understand, they don't agree. Well, just check this out. Now, you saw the white woman bringing up the issues of not being free,
right?
To a black woman, right? To this black woman tying TKO. Now, let's check this video out.
Yes, sir.
Make it big. Make it big.
I think it's the biggest it's going to get, sir.
Okay, go ahead.
Come on, playing it now.
And try to get your tubes tied in 2025 when your husband says no, and see whether or not they tie your tubes without his motherfucking consent. Don't talk to me about black women being liberated when even to this motherfucking day we don't have control over our goddamn bodies. Come on now. Come on. Don't talk to me about this shit. Don't talk to me about shit that ain't true. Go to the doctor.
Look. That white woman hyped her up. Paul, stop it, bye-bye. The water. That white woman hyped her up. Look at her face. Look at her face. She soaked in everything. Now, who makes this? Who goes and fights against their man to this degree? Who? What other nation does this? I'm asking anybody. Don't no other nation fight like this. They are teaching black women to hate black men. That's it. It's in the curses.
Right. Okay.
Isn't that what's going on?
Okay.
All right. Let's go ahead.
Yes, sir. I got the precepts.
Please.
I'm gonna start with the curses one, sir. Deuteronomy 28 and 56.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So
Now, remember the title of the class is Whores Love Christmas. Whores love white people. Whores love their slave, their oppressor, and defends their cause. Now, that white woman she's the one that is going out here talking about liberation and all this, because there's a segment of white women because this is how Satan does. He wants to break the family up.
Right.
He has to have some white women that come out with the negativity and the hatred of black men so that it can funnel down to the rest of the people, the rest of the women, so they can take up her banner. You know what I mean? Like, they really not, white people are just, they're playing the field on you to keep you separate. You can blot out their voices and listen to what the Lord says. Don't listen to white people, white women, and white men when they're talking about whatever garbage they're talking about. But if you can just blot it out and listen to the Lord, then you're going to have a great understanding on things happening in this earth. Go ahead, Bod.
okay. This is the book of Deuteronomy 28 and verse 56. The tender and delicate woman among you, which would not have ventured to set the sole of her foot upon the ground.
Used to be one time, a black woman, she thought she was too tender to walk on the ground with her bare foot. That's what the Lord said. This type of woman, this type of woman is going to be up in your face, arguing, fighting you, trying to get your Now, this is the type of attitude she has. When there was a time but it was a time we was talking to each other, walking down the street. Now look at it. They'll walk right by you, won't say nothing, like you're a stranger. Because that's the type of atmosphere we living under. Go ahead.
For delicateness and tenderness, her eyes shall be evil toward the husband of her bosom.
Who is that? It ain't just talking about your little husband either. It's talking about the men that you come from.
Right.
We the men of your bosom, meaning we the ones that's close together.
Right.
We the ones that belong to the same nation. That's what she's displaying on there. You mean to tell me black women are free when they gotta go and ask one? Yeah, you should ask your husband for advice on what you should do. On what, and he should be the one that, but if you don't, what does that mean? What's the flip side of not asking your husband? Listening to the white man. Baby, we should talk about, let's talk about, me being pregnant and all that. No, I don't want to talk about you being pregnant. There's a white man. Man, that baby holding you back. That baby gonna hold you back. You know you got things you gotta accomplish in life. You don't want to be stuck with no baby. You understand? Your money gonna go to that baby. Now that baby when you should have the money to do your nails and put your give you some good fine clothes and all that to make you look pretty. It's gonna make you be selfish, man. You're gonna be selfish, and ain't nobody gonna be able to deal with you, and just be miserable. Go ahead.
And toward her son, and toward her daughter.
She said, "Abort your boy." Her eyes evil towards that black child. Why? because of white people. Y'all ain't evil towards it because of black people. They are ruling and pushing their propaganda to you, and you sucking it up. Go ahead, any more?
Verse 57. And toward her young one that cometh out from between her feet, and toward her children which she shall bear. For she shall eat them for want of all things secretly in the siege and straitness.
That's what they're doing. We're in siege. We're the people in bondage. And a lot of times, I'm not saying that, I'm not getting on all women now. There's some good black women out there, for sure. There's some women that'll check the hell out of these bad women and tell them you wrong. That does exist, and we appreciate the hell out of you.
Right.
We appreciate the hell out of a good black woman, I tell you. But, we also have to do our job in chastising these evil ones. You understand?
Right.
You understand? So that it won't be thought that anyone, because it might come across the good ones. The good ones might start to have a change of mind and join the evil. You understand? Go ahead. Anything else?
Yes, sir.
Mm-hmm.
Wherewith the enemy shall distress thee in thy gates.
And the enemy is distressing us. That's why we are you're aborting your kids and being evil towards one another, because the enemy is distressing you in your gates. Your enemy. I told you the white man is the reason why you're doing these things. What them curses talking about? The man is above you will make you fight each other. They did this to Native American Indians. Remember, we went into how they used to sneak and steal. What was they call it? At night, and then they were blaming on another tribe did it, and then they were selling guns, and then have them fight each other. Then backhandedly going over here, doing something and selling and getting them guns and having them fight one another. Come on, man. They're doing the same thing to us. All these diseases coming up out of here. The Lord is allowing them to do these things, man, in the black neighborhood, because we being wicked. Go ahead, Awar.
Salaki, sir, I got a question. When it says in thy gates, does that mean by letting a white man in our houses?
Oh, you better not let no white. I would never let no white man in my house.
When it says in thy gates.
I would never, ever, ever, ever let no white man in this house. You better get the because that, you know what I'm saying? Like, what was you saying? What was the last second part? Within your gates, meaning where you're in your land or whatever, within your people. Go ahead. Go ahead. That's it.
That was it, sir.
Okay. Yeah. Because in our gates, your gates is to keep you safe. You know what I mean? Your king. Well, talk about the king and all these people that would go into captivity, because we let these people not like the. I hate to say it, but Native Americans let them within their gates, try to be friendly with them or whatever, and look what happened. You know what I mean? And we do the same thing. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead. Let's go.
Yes, sir. The next one is yes, sir.
Give me the Cardi B one. What is the Cardi B?
That's this one. That's this one right here, sir.
Okay, we'll just do that one. Let's set it up for war, because you know a little bit more about it than me.
Right. Cardi B is a female rapper from New York City, right? And she's married to another famous rapper, Offset. So Offset, her husband, and the father of her previous child, is arguing with her current boyfriend, the father of her current child.
Isn't that something? this woman, she left Offset because he was cheating, right? Cheating on her. And got with this other guy, and guess what he doing? She got with the other guy, and it's much worse. I think what's the situation, War, with the other?
Yeah, he has 6 other baby mothers.
He got 6 other baby mothers. Offset had how many baby mothers? I think this is the only one.
Well, the one we know of is with Cardi B. But
Right.
the guy she left him for, he has 6 baby mothers and another woman currently pregnant for him, sir.
Ain't that something? And he said, okay, read the story. Read a little bit. So, because you said you was telling me more information than, and I'm kind of remembering some of it, but I don't want to just go ahead.
It's in the article. It's in the article, sir.
Okay, go ahead.
You want me to
Yes,
read
sir.
off the side by it? Okay.
I got it if you want me to. Offset goes off on IG Live, accusing Stefan Diggs of getting Cardi B pregnant before their divorce was even finalized, calling it pure disrespect. He joked that Diggs would need more kids to catch his record. Diggs fired back saying he doesn't keep score with kids and that he's
Hold on 1 second. How would he say he need more kids to catch up with his record? I don't understand that. He got more kids?
I guess that's what you're saying, sir.
Okay. I don't know. I don't even get. This is too tedious for me to get involved. I mean, it's just like, this go ahead. He didn't think that was going to be a faithful wife, did he? He wouldn't see a hooker? Wouldn't see a stripper or something like that?
Who, Cardi B?
Yeah.
Colonel Counsel, yeah, she was a stripper.
So that stripper been with multiple men before him, right? She was just waiting to get with other men. She was using, after a while, the thing that you go back to.
Right.
If you're not in the truth to fight that demon, you're gonna just go right and obey the demon that's whatever it's telling you to do. And that's what she did. It was just gonna take time. It's just a matter of time. She don't know how to fight her demons, of course. He don't know how either. Go ahead.
Diggs fired back saying he doesn't keep score with kids and that he's giving Cardi peace, love, and stability.
He's giving another man's woman, is that what I'm saying? Peace, love, and stability, right?
Yes, sir.
Concert.
What the fuck does that mean? Oh my gosh, man. Her life is going to be hell. She's going to be fighting over baby daddies and paying who gets what and all kind of mess with these different children. And then the men fighting, and it's just going to be a chaotic scene. Probably her whole life. She's creating a monstrosity of a mess for herself. Come on, anybody want to say anything? Y'all can jump right on in, or we can just keep on going.
We got some scripture, sir.
All right, did we get the gist of the story? Let's get some more of the story.
If I could, sir, I have the rest of it oversight, but if I could.
Yes.
It says, Stefan Diggs has several children with different women, including his daughter, right? With Tyler Marie, daughter with Eileen LePera, and a son with Cardi B. Recent reports indicate he also has babies with women named Kay Benji and potentially others. Salakia.
Damn, boy. That man, knew that Offset was married to the woman and still slept with that woman. God damn, boy. Brother like him, a brother like him would have been put to death a long time ago. When he first did that shit, then you wouldn't have to worry about him keep on doing that. That's in him, man. That's in him to sleep with another man's woman. You know, he don't give a damn. You know what I mean? Go ahead. Anybody want to say anything? Come on now. I'm not the only one that's going to be talking up here. I want to hear y'all mindset too. Come on.
And Salakia. And in situations like this, while as a nation, we find ourselves in the condition we're in. Because we're sinning against our God, you know, we're on the bottom of society. And
that's right.
We have to deal with generational curses.
That's right.
You know, because
when David slept with what's the name? Uriah's wife, his life went to hell. Y'all see what happened to David. David, I always tell you, David, one of his sons made David ran out of the castle barefoot, not the castle, but his home barefoot and crying. Ran out of there. You understand? All the things that he went through because he slept with another man's woman. And the Lord pronounced these judgments on him. Now, we're doing the same damn thing. Doing the same damn thing. And think nothing's going to happen to us because we desire a woman that belongs to you. Are out your damn mind. The Lord's going to take up this, man. We're going to put you in the dirt. You want to be, if the man himself don't kill you, if the Lord don't, you know, come on, man. This is insane. You know what I mean? They was gonna put that woman they caught in adultery to death. To get that evil from amongst us. Because that thing, once you do it, there's no stopping it. Once you do it, there's no you want it more. And you ever hear of women that only want men that have wives? Women more attracted to men that have wives?
Concert.
I mean, that's cool. I mean, that's I understand part of it, but another part of it is in this society, in their mind, not in yours, because you know a man can have more than one woman. And so a woman that desires a man that has a wife, she's really don't understand. In her mind, she's doing something sneaky and being, you know, underhanded to that woman.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's a different. Go ahead. You gonna say something?
Yes, sir. It's the spirit of the action, sir. It's not like the lawfulness of it. It's the spirit behind the action, sir. Salaki.
Exactly. That's exactly what I'm trying to say. You understand? So let's stop this mess, man. We gotta stop. We gotta grow up. Is there gonna be a time in your life where you gotta say, I gotta grow up. This is child stuff. Right. You know what I mean? I keep doing the same thing. I keep sleeping with men and throwing them away. I keep doing this and I never, ever grow up to realize the beauty in life, the understanding, and gaining the wisdom that I need to gain. Go ahead. Let's go. Let's go to the next one. Oh, did we finish reading it? For war?
Colonel Custer, that was it on that.
Oh, you read that? Okay. All right, so Offset and Cardi B, boy, and this new man, she is no longer Offset's woman, of course. She is no longer his woman. She done went and laid with another man and committed adultery, and now she belongs to that man she laid with.
Right.
You know what I mean? So that's that. Okay, let's go to the next one.
Salaki, sir. Officer Lamayad had put a precept in the chat.
Oh, please.
Proverbs 14:1, Officer Abad, Babu Kasha.
Proverbs 14:1, Khan.
I think it's a pretty heavy precept, sir.
Oh, Most High Christ, let's do it. Officer Lamaya is a pretty heavy cat. You know? All right.
Sir. Got it on the screen. 1 second. Okay.
Oh, Shalom. Yabashukata to Officer Lamaya, of course.
It says Proverbs 14:1. Every wise woman buildeth her house.
This is wisdom. A woman is wise that builds her house. She's not trying to be involved in all these different things, these different turmoils and arguments and all that. Instead, she builds her house and she's somebody that her husband can be confidently rely on. Go ahead.
But the foolish plucketh it down with her hands.
The foolish, one that don't have no understanding. She destroys her house. She never has any peace. She ain't got no peace because she's wicked. She don't want to do what the Lord says. She don't want to, trust her husband. Be a wife to her husband.
Right.
You understand? Like this other woman. Oh, you think I should go? You think I need my what? My husband's permission to tie my tubes? What? Why? If your husband don't, what? You plan on running out there and having sex with your tubes untied or something? Oh, I mean, you got to tie your tubes so you can run out there and go have sex with whoever you want. In other words, she's saying, you think she shouldn't have to ask her husband to tie her tubes. Right. She should just be able to do it because she don't feel free. Welcome to life. That's like me saying, I don't feel free, Lord. I should be able to eat pork. I should be able to go and eat what I want. I'm in bondage. That's a ridiculous argument. You know what I mean? It's crazy. Go ahead, War.
No.
Oh, yeah, I thought you had your hand up. Oh, Salah. Okay, let's go on.
Yes, sir. We have some more precepts that you call for, sir, if you want it.
Yeah, please.
This is the book of Matthew, chapter 24 and verse 12. And because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold.
Is it bound or abound?
Because the iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold.
The love of many shall wax cold because of sin.
Right.
Sin is more and more sin, and you starting to hate one another. There's so much sin in the earth. Homosexuals and people selling drugs and marrying outside of your race and what else? And liars and people that hate one another, hatred. So much sin in this earth. Go ahead.
Verse 12, verse 13. But he that shall endure unto the end, the same shall be saved.
That's what you got to endure. I mean, you're going to have to endure these times. That should cut a Christian talking about something they saved already. No. You might not endure. And if you don't endure, then you're not going to be saved.
Right.
You know what I mean? And of course, if you sit up in that Christian church, you ain't enduring nothing. You doing what the hell you want to do all the time and ain't sacrificing nothing. Not even the holiday. You ain't sacrificing none of that goddamn pork, none of them holidays, none of that none of anything that you want to do, you doing. Go ahead. Let's go on.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. The next one is Christmas is canceled, sir.
Okay, we finished the precepts on that one. There was only one.
There's 2 more precepts, but I don't know if you still want them.
Yeah. I thought we sort of mix them up. Which ones you have?
I have Amos 7 and 17.
That's a good one. Go ahead.
Deuteronomy 23 and 17.
Not to cause your woman, your daughter to be a whore. Okay, let's go to the next topic.
Yes, sir. Christmas is canceled. Come on. We're gonna start from the beginning and play.
Nice and loud.
Play the music.
Now, this is the second part of. Now we went to the whores. Now we're going into Christmas. Whores love Christmas.
Playing it now, sir.
Some of y'all have lost the plot, and it shows. When Harriet Tubman said she could have saved so many more if they only knew they were enslaved, this has got to be what she was talking about. We are not canceling Christmas because we can't afford to take care of the children that we created. We are canceling Christmas so the powers at be can learn very quickly that we cannot be played with. You understand that when you go out Black Friday shopping, Christmas shopping, you are putting your hard-earned dollars, really your underpaid hard-earned dollars, into the pockets of Fortune 500 companies that are worth billions and trillions of dollars. Then they take that money and they fund the campaigns of all of the politicians that have been playing in our faces for the year 2025. Healthcare, income, taxes, your SNAP benefits, whatever it is that does affect you, the politicians that are sitting in positions of power right now have been bought. And they have been bought by the companies that you are about to go spend money with. So if we take away our dollar, they will feel it and understand, wait a minute, we can't keep doing these people like that. They're going to call the politicians that they put in power and say, hey, stop with the shit. We're losing money. And either the politicians are going to make some stuff happen, or they're going to lose the funding from these Fortune 500 companies that are becoming wealthy from our hard-earned, underpaid dollars. That's why we're canceling Christmas. Some of y'all.
Yeah, but you know, I agree with her. That's a smart sister.
That's right.
That's a smart sister, but first and foremost, we canceling Christmas because God said to do it.
That's right.
God said Christmas he hates Christmas and he doesn't want you celebrating Christmas, and because he knows what that does to you. He knows what kind of person you would be if you did celebrate Christmas.
Right.
What kind of person would you be? Because iniquity shall abound. Because the hatred of many, the hatred. I'm paraphrasing. Y'all know we just read the scripture. In other words, you be an idol worshiper. You will worship things that are not God, and in doing so, the people that are represented, you would love them and hate your own. Hatred comes hand in hand with your worship. Hatred goes hand in hand with your worship. Whatever thing you worship in, you're gonna love that thing because and you're going to hate that thing. You're going to side with whoever it is, among whatever it is they hate.
Right.
In other words, put it in short words. Go ahead, Abad.
Yes, sir. Next is.
No, is anybody? They have any questions or anything like that? Any questions online? And we're just coming down with a real quick breakdown, man. We're not gonna keep y'all too long. Go ahead, Abad.
Yes, sir. The next one is the Saint Nicholas article.
Okay, let's do the article. You ready for it?
Yes, sir.
All right, let's pull it up.
Yes, sir.
You got the Black Peter, and the black Saint Nick. We need the black Saint Nick. Here's another image. Here's another person's image that they stole. They know Santa Claus was a black saint. The original Saint Nick was a black man. The original Saint Nick was a black man. They stole, who used to visit the orphans and bring presents and all that stuff. They stole his image and used it, put a white face on it. It's like they did Christ. They did this man the same way. Let's go into it. Yeah, there you go. Let's go into it a little bit.
Yes, sir. How St. Nicholas became Santa Claus. Come on. The surprising origins of jolly old St. Nick include a tie to prostitution, kids chopped into pieces, a devil named Krampus, and a racist tradition around his helper, Swarthy Peter, or Black Peter.
Swarthy. The Swarthy used to call it people. That was a prominent name meaning you're black. A lot of people during the Middle Ages was called Swarthy.
Right.
Go ahead.
Or Black Peter. Okay.
This.
He hangs out with a devil, so be good for goodness sake. Saint Nicholas was occasionally portrayed in medieval iconography, taming a chained devil, who would later become the cloven, hoofed, half-goat, half-demon Krampus.
Krampus. Go ahead.
Children who have behaved get gifts from Saint Nicholas. Those who have suffered a terrible fate, they got beaten with a birch switch by Krampus and are packed away in his bag to be taken to hell. Saint Nicholas' helper wasn't an elf. It was a slave. In Holland, Sinister Claus doesn't have elves helping him deliver gifts. He has the arguably racist companion, Swarthy Peter, Black Peter. To this day, parade participants don blackface, red lips, nappy wigs, and colorful period attire.
See that white people are dressed up as if they were black people. White people tried to portray this Christmas. They knew it was black. And so then they stole it, but they're dressing up as black right here.
Right.
They're dressing up as the people that represent Christmas, or in what they believe. But then they mixed it up with this pagan garbage and all this. What you say it again?
No, you good, sir. Sorry, that was just. I was.
You know what I mean? Go ahead, say it.
I was setting up the video for the next. It was just a video.
Okay. Yeah, and so this is the thing that we're worshiping now. They said how Santa, his name from Sinister to Santa.
Yes.
Did you read that already or not?
Yes, sir. Sinister Claus.
Right. Read that again.
Yes, sir. Come.
And also, the sister brought out a very interesting topic. This is the end of the fiscal year. You're in December.
Right.
I'm going to ask you a question. How do you make the poor poor and the rich richer? How do you make the poor poorer and the rich richer? Give them a holiday.
That's right.
Give them a holiday. They'll spend their money and we'll become rich and decadent, and we'll have more power to oppress the poor. So and oppressing the poor, they'll give us more money to make us rich. That's how you make the poor poor and the rich richer. You know what I mean? You're gonna have to this Christmas, you're gonna have to not celebrate it. You're gonna have to not worship white people for one of the. It's feel funny not to worship the white man, don't it?
Mm.
You love Santa, all white. You got Mary, all white. Jesus, all white. The angels, all white. What else? The helpers, all white. Who else? Oh, Rudolph might not be white. He might. I'll give. Rudolph might have some color. He's a reindeer. But God damn, man, you got the cross all white. What else they got? Name something else that they worship. I mean, can't you see what's going on? There's none of you in the picture. Right. Look, we was talking about, what was we talking about, War? Oh, how you go and bring, I used to always bring this out. How you go and put the damn snacks up on the what's the name for Santa?
Right.
Make little cookies and put them up on top of the shelf for Santa to get. And then they would eat, your parents would eat the goddamn cookies. And then you were like, Santa's real. He ate the cookies. He ate the cookies. Well, don't you know, idiot, every idol is being treated the same way. We was talking about Bill and the Dragon.
Colonel Concert.
Where they would come in and eat the damn food to prove to the king that their God lives, is alive. Meanwhile, they was the one eating. I think that was started. It's been a minute since I read it.
Colonel Concert, that's it.
Yeah, and I said, listen, I go into Chinese. I used to go into Chinese store. I don't go into no Chinese store no more. But they would have their idol, and then they would have a plate of food sitting in front of their idol, like the idol want to eat the food that they would sit. Y'all never saw that before?
Colonel Concert, I see.
Everybody saw that little stinking cat with his hand up. That's a slot machine cat. If you come to the store and you ain't got no money, he put that hand down, you got a loser. But when that hand go up, you hit the jackpot. There goes somebody with some money. Yeah, man, but they don't, these people really, they worship idols. You know what I mean? So go ahead.
Colonel Concert, Salaki, if I could, sir.
Yeah.
To prove the point that these oppressors don't care about you and that they make merchandise of you, it was that the government was shut down. And right before so-called Thanksgiving, both sides agreed. The Democrats and the Republicans came to an agreement when the Democrats had a so-called advantage. But because the business owners told them, hey, listen, we need to open this government up to get these slaves to come and shop in our stores to support this holiday.
Right.
And it was all about money. If you know the history about these holidays, it's all about money. They wanted their accounts to get back into the black and not have a red mark. So that's why it's called Black Friday.
That's why I keep my pockets full at this time of the year. I don't celebrate nothing. I don't expect nothing from me. You know what I'm saying? Oh, shoot. Man, this is crazy, man, how people keep doing this, man. Keep on doing this. And listen, it's who spends their money to promote another man? Please tell me that. You promoting another man to your family, and you spending your hard-earned money to make sure the man you promote has a good time. That's crazy, man.
Crazy.
That's insane. Like, okay, come on, let's go with it. Come on.
Yes, sir. We have the Swarthy Peter video, sir.
Okay, come on.
Yes, sir.
Who else they call Swarthy? They call a couple of brothers Swarthy.
King James, sir.
King James. I don't know if it was what's the brother's name? Mozart. I don't know if Mozart was called that, but somebody. It was Beethoven. It was a couple of brothers called Swarty mean black.
Right, Shakespeare.
Mm-hmm. Shakespeare. Go ahead.
I'm playing, sir.
Play it, please.
Yes, sir.
Then sometimes there's this. This is Zwarte Piet, and that's Dutch for Black Pete, and he's St. Nicholas's traditional assistant. He's the guy who carries all the presents around and punishes all the bad kids. You can kind of think of him like one of Santa's elves, except he is a blackface caricature. Black Pete has painted black skin and big gold hoop earrings and oversized red lips, and he wears colorful Renaissance-era clothing. Throughout Belgium and the Netherlands, people dress up as Black Pete around St. Nicholas Day. This is what that looked like in 1930 in a small town north of Amsterdam, and in 1970 at a local gym, and in 2006 at an elementary school, and in 2014 at a parade. I grew up with this tradition in Belgium. People dressed up as Black Pete and St. Nicholas would come visit my school and take pictures and pass out candy. But Black Pete is a racist caricature. It's a remnant of the Netherlands' colonial past, and this tradition is now at the center of a heated political debate.
It's a bit disturbing to realize that you have enjoyed as a child something that now turns out to be problematic. That's disturbing. And so they said, don't mess with my memories.
Those in the Netherlands who defend Black Pete argue that it can't be changed because it's a tradition that's been around forever. The Prime Minister even made this argument when he was asked about it at a nuclear security summit in 2014.
Because what I said is that Black Pete is black, and I cannot change that, and because the name is Black Pete. This is a old children's tradition, Sinterklaas and Zwarte Piet, Black Pete. And it is not green Pete or brown Pete, it is Black Pete, so I cannot change that.
On top of that, you'll hear a lot of people say that the black face paint is okay because it doesn't represent skin color. Instead, it's just soot from the chimney. But historically, neither of those defenses is actually true. Zwarte Piet was originally written as a black slave character, and the blackface tradition was invented fairly recently. Though St. Nicholas folklore had been celebrated since the Middle Ages, there was no slave character involved until 1850, when this guy...
How long is this?
We had.
I thought it was a couple of minutes.
Yeah, it's a couple of minutes, but we had a minute 30. We had 1 minute 30. We can stop it here.
That's enough. That's enough of that.
Yes.
Did we get to the main point?
Yeah.
About Black Pete?
Yes, sir. We did get to the main point.
Okay. All right. Y'all see.
Did we get to the chop? The lump of coal, sir?
The who?
The lump of coal.
No, we didn't probably get to that. I don't know.
I could read it, I think. If I could
Yeah, please read it.
Concert. Let me pull it up. Black Pete or Swarty Pete. Let me go back. All right.
Grab Jeremiah 10.
Yes, sir. So I got it. The term Black Peter can refer to two very different stories. The Dutch folklore character Swarty Pete, a controversial assistant to St. Nicholas, and the adventure of Black Pete.
Mm-hmm.
Swarty Pete is the helper figure with black face,
Mm-hmm.
who is now the subject of debate. I'm trying to find where it says about the lump of coal. Basically, they're saying that when Santa Claus come and visit you, the good white children got gifts. But if you was naughty or bad, you got a lump of coal, and Black Pete or Swarty Pete is the one that dish out the punishment, basically, sir.
Mm-hmm. So the white Santa was known for good, and the black one would give you the coal. They had to make him black, in other words. You know what I'm saying? That's just racist propaganda right there, man. These whole when the Lord said in the curses that they will call you bywords and all that. You know what I mean? This is exactly the type of people, the character these people are in. You know what I mean? even though they are the disgusting ones of the earth. They are the filth of the earth. You know what I mean? Go ahead.
Yes, sir. This is the book of Jeremiah.
And go ahead. Sorry.
Chapter 10 and verse 1. Hear ye the word which the Lord speaketh unto you, O house of Israel.
O house of Israel. You know what I mean? He's speaking to his chosen people, blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans. Read.
Verse 2. Thus saith the Lord, learn not the way of the heathen.
Let's read that again.
Learn not the way of the heathen.
From the top.
Thus saith the Lord, learn
This
not.
is what the Lord say. This is what God said. You think he will say something astronomical or give you something that takes a while to figure out? Very easy. Read.
Thus saith the Lord, learn not the way of the heathen.
Don't learn the heathen's way. This is a heathen custom right here that our people have learned and they are practicing today. And it's against God. God said to learn, thus saith the Lord. This says the Lord. Don't learn the heathen's way. Read on.
Learn not the way of the heathen, and be not dismayed at the signs of heaven.
Okay, do we not dismay? What does it mean to be dismayed? Anybody in the class answer? And be not dismayed at the signs of heaven. Two things you should understand right there. What does it mean to be dismayed? Okay, who had their hand up first? Abad, go ahead.
To be dismayed is to be afraid.
Don't be afraid of the signs of heaven. What does that mean? The whole thing.
Yeah, like the heathens, because the sun rises in the morning, they made a whole religion worshiping the sun. You know, that Muslims, meteorite fell from the sky, so now they worship the crescent moon and star and build a dome to a meteorite over there in Mecca.
Right, exactly. You know what I mean?
They worship Saturn.
The thing you worship, the thing that you worship, the thing that you're afraid of, you'll start to worship it. Start to worship it. And that's what they've done. You know what I mean? One time they thought this, they told different stories about the sun. But yeah, they worship on Sunday.
Right.
You know what I mean? They don't, the God said, don't learn their ways. Don't be afraid of the sun and the things in the sky. Read on.
Okay. For the heathen are dismayed at them.
You know what I mean? That's what the heathen is, someone outside of the nation of Israel. They're heathens. You understand? The Arabs, the Chinese, the East Indians, the Africans, and the oppressor, the white man, the so-called white man. He's a heathen, man. You know what I mean? And God said, do not follow their traditions, their ways. Read on.
Verse 3. For the customs of the people are vain.
This is a vain custom we're about to talk about, but the custom that we don't fully. Okay. Worshiping birthdays is also what I want to bring out as well. A heathen custom. Worshiping the stars. They used to have a straight up witch sit and tell you if you were born around this time of the year, then this is the prophecy. This is what they would give you what would happen to you, or give you a diagnosis of what they think your outcome would be, or your love life would be, or something like that. These are heathens, and we shouldn't have nothing to do with them. Right. God gives us the prognosis on what's going to happen in the future. and tells us about the past. Our power does, not them.
Right.
Go ahead.
Verse 3. For the customs of the people are vain. For one cutteth a tree out of the forest, and the work of the hands of the workman with the axe.
So if the workman goes and cuts a tree out of the forest, for what? This is a vain custom that God said, do not do. The Most High Power said, don't do this. And yet, 90% of the people in this place is doing it. Majority of the people of our people are doing it.
Right.
Read on.
Verse 4. They deck it with silver and with gold.
Read that again.
They deck it with silver and with gold.
So here it is. A workman go out in the forest with an axe, and he cuts down the tree. And the Lord said, this practice that they're doing has nothing to do with me. But it is an honor and worship of something else. The Lord said they deck it with silver and gold. Read on.
They fasten it with nails and with hammers.
They take hammers and nails to bang it in so that they fasten it so it do not move. And then they deck it with silver and gold. Read on.
That it move not. They are upright as the palm tree.
Hold on, what does it mean? They are upright as the palm tree. What does that mean? Y'all seen the palm tree, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, what does God mean when he said, anybody in the class, come on, y'all. What does God mean when he says they're upright as the palm tree? You want to break down the Christmas breakdowns of people. You don't know what it means when it says that? A palm tree is what? It stands what? When people see palm trees together, what do they think? Go ahead. Anybody in the class first?
Come. We have somebody in the class, sir.
No, not in the class, but want to take a stab at it.
Yes, sir. Trooper Kwawabar Yahawada says they're tall.
They're tall. Go ahead. Anybody else?
Yashar Banaf also says they're tall.
They're tall. Anybody else? And both of you are right, but you're not hitting it right where it needs to go. When someone says they're upright, it means they're dignified. They are what's the word I'm looking for?
Elevated, sir?
Not elevated. They're honorable. They are like when someone, like the Lord says for you to be an upright man. What does that mean? You walking in your truth, you dignify, you don't do wicked things. When you see this tree and some of these buildings and how tall it is and how it looks, it's damn near intimidating, some of them. That tree looks honorable. It looks like it's an upright, meaning not just only standing upright, but upright is in, its beauty and magnificence. Go ahead, Hawar.
Concert is like being honored, like they do every year in Rockefeller Plaza. People gather around them erecting this big palm tree. Or this big
and they say, ooh. And they say, ooh. Look at that. Kids be pointing at, look, look the tree. Parents be looking at it, oh my God. You know what I mean? Go ahead.
Come. But speak not.
But what?
But speak not.
Why did the Lord say they upright as the palm tree, but speak not? I want somebody in the class to answer. What? Speak not. Very easy. And the Lord is trying to show you something. Come on. All right. Anybody want to take a stab at it? Go ahead, Abad.
Yes, sir. Though they appear to be like dignified and with shocking value, they can't do anything. They speak not. They can't.
Yeah, they can't tell you any wisdom or knowledge. They can't. It's a dead tree, cut from off its roots or whatever, and you're acting like the damn thing is alive. You're singing to the goddamn tree, oh Christmas tree, how beautiful your branches and all that. You going to decorate the tree. You're placing gifts under the tree. You're acting like this tree is alive. That this tree is going to whip your ass if you don't give it something. You know what I mean? You give that tree gifts. What you giving a dead tree gifts for? Don't the gifts go to the people? I mean, they're going to go to the people eventually, but first you give that tree a gift. That's something. Go ahead.
They must needs be born.
What does that mean? They must needs be born. In the class, I'll be shocked if anybody in the class get it. What does it mean to be born? Not talking about the mother's womb, but go ahead. Anybody, you want to take a shot at Abad or Hawar? Hawar, go ahead.
It needs to be carried, sir.
It needs to be carried. This tree can't walk. You got to carry this tree. It ain't alive.
Right.
You know what I mean? Can't tell you anything, can't walk. God said, here I am, a living God, and you honoring and worshiping something that ain't alive. Read on.
Because they cannot go.
Keep going.
Be not afraid of them, for they cannot do evil. Neither also is it in them to do good.
It's not in that tree to do good. You expecting that tree to do good, you are crazy as hell. You crazy. Something wrong with you. You're looking at a tree like it's going to do good, do something nice for you. It might just burn your goddamn house down because it's too damn dry.
Right.
You know what I mean? That's what we got to understand. These heathens, that's called idol worship.
Right.
It's idol worship, man. You understand? Just like going out there to that stone statue of Martin Luther King is idol worship. Y'all worship that Babylonian priest. That Babylonian priest, Martin Luther King, said, all people join hands together and build the Babylon to go against God, because God never said that. Get it for me. Give it for me.
Yes, sir.
Get it for me. Let's go through it a little bit, and then I'm not going to hold y'all too long. I mean, I just want to bring out these main points. Get it for me in Genesis.
Yes, sir. Oh, about Nimrod? Or
yes.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Martin Luther King. Slop.
No, Martin Luther King. Martin Luther King was a priest of Babylon. He told y'all to go join Babylon. What y'all doing out here trying to separate? Go and join Babylon and get down with their ideas and be a part of them. Go on. You know what I'm saying? Well, that was Martin Luther King. He loved the Babylonian freaks. He loved Babylonian freaks, i.e. the white woman. You understand? She does whatever. She freaks anybody to try to get them to join. Y'all didn't never notice that? The East Indians are freaked out by that white woman. They all in here thinking that they got it, that the white man loves them and all that. The Africans found out, hold on, who was the one that they just did this week? Them Ethiopians. them fake Jews. Them Ethiopians that tried to claim that they was Jews. The white man, Donald Trump said, what did he say? He said Ethiopians are nasty people. They got this. Oh my goodness, boy. I get tickled at that. Them goddamn Ethiopians, man. What was I saying? They thought the white man loved them. The white women was sleeping with them, and the white man sleeping with the most big-headed Martian-looking Ethiopian women. And then you got the nerve to come over here and act like that. Yeah, Master love us. Look at you, black people. They talk about black people. Oh my goodness. Well, then they came over here and ran their big mouth. White man said, Donald Trump said, you Ethiopians, you goddamn need to be kept. Now, I ain't gonna go to Ethiopia should be slain by my sword, but Trump came out against them. They following this caravan and everything. Well, Ethiopians. But go ahead, read on. Let's go to the next one. Read on what you got.
Okay. This is the book of Genesis, chapter 10 and verse 8. And Cush begot Nimrod. He began to be a mighty one in the earth.
So now here's Nimrod. Here we go. Nimrod was an Ethiopian. And what did he do? Read on.
Yes, sir.
A mighty one. Okay, Nimrod would go to war with people and then have them join him. The conqueror would join the conqueror. And read on.
Yes, sir. He was verse 9, he was a mighty hunter before the Lord. Wherefore it is said, even as Nimrod, the mighty hunter before the Lord.
Mm-hmm.
Verse 10. And the beginning of his kingdom was Babel.
Hold up, Babel. Uh-oh. This is the kingdom where all people come together. Let's go to the next one. He went to war and built a kingdom called Babel, which was evil before the Lord. Because the Lord when Noah came and got out the ship, the Lord was separating the nations.
Right.
The Lord started separating the nations. Ham, Shem, and Japheth.
Right.
He told what would happen to each one. That's separation. I know y'all don't believe in separation. Y'all think everybody should come together. They think everybody should be in a big old melting pot. But when you do that, you're going to have people that's on top and people that's on the bottom. Nobody's going to be like one plane all the way across. It's not like that. So, and if you're thinking that's very ignorant, because it's never been like that.
Okay.
Go ahead, read what you got.
Yes, sir. And Iraq and Akkad and Kalna.
No, I'm talking about in Genesis 11 and 1. Is that where you are?
I'm going in now, sir.
What was you just reading? Is that something we were supposed to? Hold on. Is that something we were supposed to read?
Yes, sir. Well, it's
Go ahead.
Part.
Go ahead. Read that.
In the beginning of his kingdom was Babel, and Iraq, and Akkad, and Kalna in the land of Shinar.
In the land of Shinar. Okay. So these. Okay, go ahead.
Now I'm going to 11, sir.
Please.
This is the book of Genesis, chapter 11 and verse 1. And the whole earth was of one language and of one speech.
Oh, that one language is Hebrew. That one language is Hebrew. Why? Anybody can answer this question. Anybody in the class trying to take a stab at it? Why was the one language spoken by everybody on the earth? Very easy. Okay. Nobody yet? Bob, you see anybody answer?
Not yet, sir.
Okay. Go ahead and answer the question.
Yes, sir. Because of Adam, sir?
Because Noah was a 10th generation descendant from Adam. Adam was the creator of the Hebrew language. So when the Lord flooded the earth and then started populating the earth again, everybody came from Noah. They learned the language of Adam through Noah. So no, everybody was of one language. This is what your oppressor wants to do. He wants to bring a one world order. Everybody underneath him learning his ways, his customs, his beliefs, and everybody speaking the same language, which is his languages, and worshiping him. That's what he wants. You understand? One world religion. You understand? One world order. The same thing what Nimrod did. Go ahead.
Yes, sir. End of one speech, verse 2. And it came to pass, as they journeyed from the east, that they found a plain in the land of Shinar, and they dwelt there. Verse 3. And they said one to another.
They found a plain where?
In the land of Shinar.
What we just talked about. Go ahead.
And they dwelt there. Verse 3. And they said one to another, go to, let us make brick, and burn them thoroughly. And they had brick for stone, and slime they had for mortar. Verse 4. And they said, go to, let us build us a city and a tower, whose top may reach unto heaven.
Whose top may reach unto heaven. That's every church that it has that steeple on it.
Right.
Who's like it's damn near like their top is trying to reach unto heaven to say something to God. To tell God that they going against it, they're challenging God. It's like, I'm against you. It's down there like they stick their finger up at him. They changed the Christ to a white boy. They done put the cross all over the church. A cross, please. They done taught Babylonian religion. My God. They done worship the sun. They did everything they can in that damn church. They done worship these pagan holidays. Everything they can, thinking that they worshiping God.
Right.
They're thinking, can you imagine? Go ahead, Abad.
I was going to say they enslaved God's people.
Enslaved God's people. Took the land God loves. Did everything they can possibly think of to erase God from your mind and put them in your mind instead. Why do you think things are happening the way they are? You know what I mean? They getting all the goddamn love, and we getting all the goddamn hate. Go ahead.
Okay. Verse 4. And they said, go to, let us build us a city and a tower whose top may reach unto heaven, and let us make us a name.
Let us make us a name. They wanted to make a name so they wouldn't be scattered, separated no more. They know that the Lord did not want them to come together. That's what the name was about. They knew the Lord don't want them to come together. They said, hey, let us make us a name so we won't be scattered. Read that part again.
And let us make us a name, lest we be scattered abroad upon the face of the whole earth.
You see that? That's straight rebellion. You know God separated, they knew God separated them after Noah.
Right.
His sons. They knew that. Because that's why they said this.
Right.
Go ahead. They also knew that God gave orders to different nations. Meaning, what am I trying to say? That they knew you were going to rule over the whole earth. They didn't want that. They knew that God's people was prophesied to run the earth for God, underneath him. You understand? And so they went about, and during the time of Babel, Abraham and his people were sitting on the bottom of Babylon. They were on the bottom. You understand? While Nimrod gathering all nations, Abraham and his people were sitting on the bottom. Abraham and his family were sitting on the bottom. You understand? Because they wanted to oppress God's people so they can have their way on the earth. Go ahead, please.
Salaki, sir, if I could.
Go ahead.
That's how you know the Bible is true, because this is the same path that America is on.
Exactly.
Every time in the earth that nations try to get together, the Lord come through with destruction. He did it with Sodom and Gomorrah. He did it with the time of Noah. He did it at the Tower of Babel. And now America and the United Nations, the same thing is going to happen. They're trying to build a tower or try to go where the Most High is at.
That's right.
Every time it goes into the mind of man to do that, the Lord warns his people to get ready for the destruction that's coming.
That's right. That's right. Most High in Christ. Give him a hand. Good job. That's why they worship Christmas. Hold on one second. That's why they worship Christmas.
Right.
They worship Nimrod because they want to do the exact thing Nimrod did. They want to finish it. And we sit up there worshiping Christmas right with them, thinking that it's about a good time and presents and all that. Go ahead, Hawar.
Slack you, sir. Real quick. Obadiah 1:4. Though thou exalt thyself as the eagle, and thou set thy nest amongst the stars.
That's right.
The same thing we're reading about Babel, sir. Salakia.
Most High in Christ. Babylon built a tower to God. Now he going up there. He's trying to march up to God to try to challenge him. He want to go from planet to planet, seek out any life, and then try to challenge God. But he's not going to ever. He's going to never, ever, 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 ever be able to confront the Most High.
Right.
Most High has his number, man. He knows what he is, what he's all about.
Right.
Okay, go ahead. Abad.
Yes, sir. Verse 6. Verse 5. And the Lord came down to see the city and the tower which the children of men builded. Verse 6. And the Lord said, behold, the people is one, and they have all one language. And this they begin to do. And now nothing will be restrained from them, which they have imagined to do.
Yeah, they can all talk to each other and say, listen, let's do this, let's do this. And then start exchanging ideas. And can you imagine a man with one language? My goodness, you think things going fast now. Things happen fast, man. Like the plane, they thought about the plane, they got the plane. They thought about this, what else? Give me an example of some things that have came, like the car. different. I mean, just all kind of things, whatever you can imagine. Right. Imagine if they was of one mindset. Because if you're in one language, one mind, you thinking alike, you all want to get together and do the same. Your vision is the same. My God, we probably be, you know, who knows? We probably be rotating, going. I can't even.
So like
probably
you,
marching up to the sun by now. Who knows? I don't know. What you say?
So like you said, they invented the nuclear weapon that's ultimately going to bring about the Third World War.
That's right. That's right. And the knowledge comes, and all the knowledge that they have come from the Lord.
Right.
The Lord giving them the understanding to do this thing. Just to, you know, and when you think about it, it's to prove that you're evil. It's like, I need to know, the Lord is such a just power. He gives them the knowledge to say, listen, to prove that they will be unrighteous, even though he knows they're going to be unrighteous. That, you know what I'm saying? Let's go ahead.
Yes, sir. And now nothing will be restrained from them, which they be imagined to do. Verse 7. Go to, let us go down and there confound their language, that they may not understand one another's speech.
Hold on now. God could have said, listen, this is what I wanted. I wanted all people to come together like Martin Luther King and, you know, and have the same language and worship the same God, the same false God. I mean, the white man, of course, but this time it was Nimrod. It was an African. It was an Ethiopian.
Right.
So God came down and he separated the people. He didn't tell them all to come together. Satan wants everybody to come. Don't you know this is Satan's kingdom?
Right.
Satan wants everybody to come together and go against God.
Right.
Go ahead, read on. Come on.
So the Lord scattered them abroad from thence, from the face of all the earth, and they left off to build the city. Verse 9.
Now they can't all communicate like and be super productive. Now it takes a long time because everybody is scattered, different languages, and you can't understand this bad, this, you know what I mean? So things are slowed down. God did that, man. God wants that. That's what he wants. He wants Chinese people to be with Chinese people.
Right.
He wants Arab people to be with Arab people, East Indian people to be with East Indian people,
right?
African people with African people, white people with white people. There was no confusion, no fussing. You got your woman, you got your land, you can, you know, and black people to rule over, blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, still black people to rule over all those people.
Right.
He wants them to rule over. That way things will be fair, because black people have a knack for being fair.
Right.
You know what I mean? For one to be just. You know what I mean? Go ahead, read on. Let's get some more.
Yes, sir.
You got a lot to go.
And they left off to build the city. Verse 9. Therefore is the name of it called Babel, because the Lord did there confound the language of all the earth.
You see that? That's what he wanted, because that's what happened. So now, where's I gonna go? Where we going after this?
Yes, sir.
Oh, go to the one where the priest was standing and had their backs turned towards the temple.
Yes,
and worshiping Nimrod. That's exactly what they're doing today. This exact same thing is happening today with your preachers and your leaders and all that. They worship Babylon. God called this Babylon, he called it Egypt and Babylon. Why? He called it Egypt because just like Egypt, they got God's people in captivity. Just like Egypt did. Egypt got destroyed. And he calls this Babylon because their philosophy is the same as Babylon, man.
Right.
You understand? Go ahead. Where we at?
Yes, sir. This is the book of Ezekiel, chapter 8 and verse 16. And he
Go
brought
up
me.
go up a few verses to show what was going on. I think it was okay, read like 3 verses up.
Yes, sir. Verse 13. He said also unto me, turn thee yet again, and thou shalt see greater abominations that they do.
Stop right there. This is God talking to Ezekiel. He said he took him to the temple, I believe. Go up to the first one.
Yes, sir.
He starts the conversation. Salaki. Not too far. Good night. Go up like 3 verses from where you was just at. Go to 10. 8 and 10.
Can I start at 9, sir, so we get the context?
Go ahead, please.
This is the book of Ezekiel, chapter 8 and verse 9. And he said unto me, go in and behold the wicked abominations that they do here. Verse 10. So I went in and saw, and behold, every form of creepy things and abominable beast and all the idols of the house of Israel portrayed upon the wall round about.
Mm-hmm. So now, Ezekiel said, I went and did what the Lord, but that's not the beginning of it, is it? And he's, say it again?
I'm not sure. Let me.
Don't worry about it. We'll just go right there. So now, Ezekiel went and he saw the things before him, all the wicked things that we were doing. Now, this is the temple. This is supposed to teach you not to do the wicked things or stop you from doing the wickedness. That's the point of having the temple, to refresh your mind on the things of God. But they were doing the wickedness. Go ahead back. Go ahead, 14. Where you at?
Yes, sir. Verse. You want to go start verse 11? So I will stop that off, sir. Stop at verse 11.
Go down a little bit. Go back to 13. Where was that?
13. Come on.
Yeah. I'm going to start there because it's going to take too long.
He said also unto me, turn ye yet again, and do thou shalt see greater abominations that they do. Verse 14. Then he brought me to the door of the gate of the Lord's house, which was toward the north. And behold, there sat woman weeping for Tammuz.
And what was they doing?
Weeping.
Tammuz is who? There's somebody in the class. Anybody in the class? Go ahead, Abad.
Yeah, Tammuz was a false god.
Yeah, but was he? Anybody in the class? I'm sorry?
Hawar raised his hand, sir.
I know, but I'm saying, is anybody in the class first?
Oh, my fault, sir. Not yet, sir.
Okay, Hawar, go ahead.
So like you say, he was the son of Nimrod.
That's right. Let me tell you this, what we're down. Nimrod died. He went to war and got killed in the war. And he died. And his mother, being clever, trying to say that Nimrod's spirit was still alive in this tree. I don't know if it was a palm tree. I think it was an evergreen tree or whatever. And she was telling the people to bring gifts to honor Nimrod, because his spirit was still, even though it was the winter, Nimrod, this tree was still alive. You know, so she said, Nimrod's spirit is in this tree. Well, she also got pregnant and had a baby, and called that baby Tammuz and had everybody worship that baby because that was who? Nimrod, back again. They believe in reincarnation. So Nimrod was back again in the earth in a baby named Tammuz. And the women, our women was worshiping Babylon. But they didn't think they worship Babylon. They think in their mind they worshiping Jesus. But the baby, like the baby in the manger, that's not Jesus. The customs they doing, God said not to do.
Right.
Because they're worshiping Babylon. They're worshiping Nimrod. Nimrod was born December 25th.
Right.
Christ wasn't born in the dead of winter. Go give me the scripture where when Christ was born, the animals was out in the field grazing.
Yes, sir.
Christ was born during the time of the Passover, which is in April. I think it's April what? The fourth this year, third or fourth? When is the Passover this year?
April 4th, sir.
April 4th is the Passover. The Christ would have been born around that time. When you worship, you know not what. You worship in Nimrod. That's why you bring in gifts to the tree, just like they did. And you're doing this, and white people want to practice the same customs Nimrod did to bring the whole earth under one religion and worship them. That's why you can't. Well, how the hell are you gonna tell me Christians don't worship white people? Your man is sleeping with a white woman. Your woman is with a white man. You got the goddamn cross that they was hanging black people on around your goddamn neck. And you don't know you worshiping white people? Well, come on, give me where we at.
Okay.
We gotta hurry up and get in the class soon.
Yes, sir. This is the book of Luke, chapter 2 and verse 7. And she brought forth her firstborn son and wrapped him in swaddling clothes and laid him in the manger because there was no room for them in the inn. Verse 8. And there was in the same country shepherds abiding in the field, keeping watch over their flock by night.
Now, wait a minute. Why were the shepherds out in the field watching their flock? They're having their flock grazing at night. When if Christ was not, if it was the time, around the time where Christ was, you're going to have to decipher in the scriptures and look at them when and kind of analyze it and say, wait a minute, this can't be true. What is going on in the earth? What's really going on? Because the Bible's saying one thing and these people are doing another. You understand? And, you know, go ahead. Anybody got anything they want to say?
Salaki, sir. I have another precept to go with Officer Ibad's precept.
Please.
Luke 2 and 41 and 42. Now his parents went to Jerusalem every year at the feast of the Passover. Verse 42. And when he was 12 years old, they went to Jerusalem after the custom of the feast.
You see that? Passover is very important. Black man, black woman, Latino man, Latino woman, Native American Indian man, Native American Indian woman.
Right.
Christ took and broke the bread and gave wine at the Passover, the same as Melchizedek did when he came to your father Abraham after he defeated those kings. Don't tell me the Passover ain't important. But you talking about Christmas? Okay. All right. Give me some more. Where we
Yes,
at?
sir.
We missing something because okay, go ahead.
Khan, we are back at the Salakia, Genesis
Hawar, did you have something you was holding? I can't remember exactly.
oh, the other video Hawar had.
Okay. Oh, hold on 1 second, Abad. Did you hold something, Hawar?
Nah, sir.
Okay, I thought I told you to hold something for me. Okay. Real quick. Go ahead, Abad, what you saying?
I was saying we have the other video of Hawar's the origin of Christmas.
Okay, go ahead. Let me hear that.
Khan. Yes, sir.
And what's the scripture that was we was using on the what's the name? Abad?
Oh, just now?
No, Deuteronomy 32 or something, 16 or something like that.
Oh, yes. Deuteronomy 32 and 16. Yes, sir.
Okay, give me that. And there's something else I wanted to hit. But I'm gonna shorten it up anyway. Go ahead and play the video.
Yes, sir.
Time of joy, lights, and family traditions. But what if I told you that the story behind this beloved holiday is far darker than you've been led to believe? Christmas, as we know it today, didn't begin in a stable in Bethlehem, but in a kingdom of rebellion, led by a tyrant named Nimrod, a figure whose shadow looms over history, myths, and religions alike. Long before Christ, Nimrod, a powerful and ruthless ruler, defied God and established what would become humanity's first organized rebellion against divine authority. According to legend, after his untimely death, his mother, Semiramis, claimed that an evergreen tree miraculously grew overnight from a dead stump, symbolizing the rebirth of Nimrod as a god. And every year, on December 25th, the anniversary of his birth, gifts were placed beneath this tree in his honor. Sound familiar? This wasn't the spirit of joy and peace. It was the spirit of revelry, indulgence, and even blood sacrifices, practices that predate Christianity by centuries. According to historian Alexander Hislop, the Yule log symbolizes the death of Nimrod, while the Christmas tree represents his resurrection as a sun god, a practice deeply rooted in ancient paganism. As Christianity spread, the Roman Empire faced a dilemma: how to convert pagans who were deeply attached to their festivals. The solution? Merge these pagan celebrations with Christian symbolism, creating what we now call Christmas. The Saturnalia, a Roman winter festival filled with feasting, gift-giving, and merrymaking, became the foundation of the holiday. December the 25th, originally marking the return of the sun, was rebranded as the birth of Christ. But make no mistake, this was no innocent merger. Even early Christians were skeptical. Writers like Tertullian condemned the adoption of pagan practices, warning that they were compromising their faith for the sake of popularity. Fast forward to today, and the Christmas spirit often resembles its ancient origins: excess, greed, and superficiality. Sociologists report that crime rates, including theft and violence, spike during this season. Is this really the celebration of Christ's birth? The Bible warns us not to follow pagan customs. Jeremiah 10:2-4 says, "Do not learn the way of the nations, for the customs of the peoples are vain." Yet, year after year, millions unknowingly participate in traditions steeped in idolatry. So where does that leave us? For Christians, the choice is clear: reclaim the faith from the clutches of commercialism and paganism. As Jesus said, "This people honors me with their lips, but their hearts are far from me." Matthew 15:8. Christmas is not a celebration that Christians should embrace. Its roots are undeniably pagan, drawing from festivals and practices that stand in direct opposition to God's commands. No amount of rebranding can erase the idolatrous origins of this holiday. True followers of Christ are called to reject traditions steeped in rebellion and false worship, not adopt them under a new guise. The question is, will you stand for the truth of Scripture and abandon Christmas entirely? Or will you continue to participate in a holiday that dishonors God by its very foundation? If this message has challenged your understanding, share it with others who are seeking the uncompromised truth. Let's
To hell with Christmas and white man worship, man. We got the feast. We got the feast of Hanukkah. It's an observance Sunday, and that's when it's called the dedication, man. And that's when we went to war against them Greeks, them white Greeks, after they started sacrificing pig and doing all kind of abominations in our temple. The Maccabees rose up and overthrew them Greeks, man. The Lord gave them the victory and rededicated our temples. We celebrate. We come together and honor what those brothers did, man, and what the Lord, ultimately what the Lord did for us.
Right.
You understand? That's an observance right there. But it is wonderful for Black people to acknowledge and choose their own rather than choose this garbage right here. Right. Anybody got anything else they want to add on to this? Listen, we love coming up in this class, man, and breaking a little bit down. You understand? We gonna always say the water to you from coming up in this class. I want to also thank Commander General YAHANNA. Right. You know what I'm saying? Damn right. I want to thank Officer Abad and Officer War for coming in here, you know, helping me out with this class. That being said, we're going to give the courtesy salute. This is all for the brothers. Men of Israel, Barak, Yahweh by Shimei Washab Barak Atham, Yali Matah. And we'll salute the sisters. Barak, Yahweh Shema Alatham by Shimei Washab. Yali Matah, class dismissed.